Gaslight me. Better get right.
Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. In this video I will be tier ranking the worst K-pop songs from 2021, or better said, tier ranking K-pop songs from 2021 you guys disliked. I won't lie, I'm also biased about certain songs you guys sent me, so this is just my opinion and I'm not expecting you guys to agree with everything. I mean, at the end of the day, music taste is something very personal, so... First of all, I will just quickly go over the tiers. First we have Feel Free to Enlighten Me. Basically songs I didn't know people actually disliked. This doesn't mean they are my favorite songs, but I just didn't know people disliked them. The second one is I Understand, But You're Still Wrong. These are songs I understand that are disliked, but I still think these songs are great. Then we have It Exists, songs I don't have much of an opinion about, whether it be negative or positive. I genuinely don't know. I have no clue whether I dislike these songs or not. Then we have Rotten Eggs, songs I enjoyed at first but have aged terrible. And next is Burn It Together with Cube's Building, which is pretty self-explanatory if you ask me. But these are songs I hate, dislike, despise, whatever you want to call it. And lastly we have I Want to Erase This From My Brain. These are just songs I wish I could forget exist. So this is the perfect example of I understand, but you're still wrong. I really understand that this is the kind of song people hate. They didn't exactly go for easy to listen to. I still find it very addictive and I've also really been into them lately with their latest comeback. So it's definitely in the understand, but you're still wrong tier. I'm the mafia. This is the same thing as the previous song. It's, in my opinion, very addictive. But I will admit some parts are a bit cringy. So again, in the understand, but you're still wrong tier. Baby, nado. I think this is my karma for showing this song to other people. I really hate the fact I had to listen to this song again for this video. It's just... I don't have words for this. I will just pretend this song never happened and Blind was their debut. So at least they debuted with a good song. This is definitely gonna go into the I Want to Erase My Brain tier. With higher, it's just probably me gaslighting myself, but the mixing of this song sounds better on the Spotify version. I don't know if it's actually true, but it's what I convinced myself to believe, because the mixing in the music video isn't exactly what you would call good, in my opinion. But I still think Atlantis would have been a better title, in my opinion. Anyway, I will just continue to gaslight myself, which means we have another song for the I Understand, But You're Still Wrong tier. With Vanilla, I really don't know. I really enjoyed the song when it was first released and maybe I overplayed it. I don't know. I just haven't really enjoyed the song lately. It would be too much to put it in the Rotten Eggs tier since I still enjoy certain parts of the song. So I think we need to put this in the I genuinely don't know. She got the sauce and it's tasty. This one is a bit complicated since someone said CL's whole Alpha album and someone else only said Spicy. I just decided to put them together because, well, Spicy is the title of the Alpha album. For Spicy, I can say I dislike it. It might be one of the worst songs from 2021 in my opinion. You know, there are some parts I find strangely addictive, but still in a bad way, like the kind of addictive that will haunt you. But if we're talking about the whole album, I just don't know. There are some songs which I personally enjoy, but I can also see why someone would dislike the songs. The songs aren't exactly what you would expect from CL and feel very American radio pop like. I mean, I don't personally really mind that, but this is still CL we are talking about, so it's not really what you would expect from her, because I don't really have like one opinion about all of the songs. I'm kind of divided about it. I'm just gonna put it in the genuinely don't know, but if this only was spicy we were talking about, it would have gone in the I want to erase it. I will be honest about this, I just don't vibe with Somi songs. I really don't know why or what it is, but I just can't seem to like them. So this just means Dum Dum is gonna go in the Burn It Together with Cube's building tier. I think people who dislike songs like this are just a little bit bitter. Like, it's only a happy summer song, something meant to be fun, not too deep, just doing some dun dun dance. I really wanna ask who hurt you. I really don't get why people dislike this. I mean, you know, it's not like the serious stuff, but it's still a good song. I can understand it not being someone's taste, but you know, to actually dislike this. Please feel free to enlighten me what you dislike about this in the comments, because that's the tier it's gonna go in. This is a Who Hurt You part 2. Again, I can understand not loving this song or it not being someone's personal taste, but I don't get actually disliking it. I personally feel like even if this song isn't your taste, you can still admit it's a pretty decent song. I will admit it's overhyped, but I personally still love it, and I don't really get what you would actually dislike about this. So again, please feel free to enlighten me. I will admit I wasn't the biggest fan of the summer songs released in 2020, but this video is also really convincing myself that my subscribers also have something against summer songs. I can understand it because I can see how some parts would be annoying, but I really disagree. I really was expecting this one to pop up, but I don't even know where to start. It's basically in between the I Want to Erase My Brain and the Burn It tier. I just don't know if it's top tier worthy, but I mean, it's bad, but do I think it's that bad? Probably. If I compare it to the other two English songs, Dynamite was at least a grower after people stopped forcing it down my throat. And Butter is an okay song. It's not my personal taste, but it's okay. Permission to Dance, however, I just want 2016 BTS back or somewhere around that year. I think songs like Blood, Sweat and Tears, Save Me, Spring Day, those kind of songs fit them better than what they're doing right now. So I also disliked I'm Not Cool at first, but really I find it also very addictive. I do agree it's not the best song of the album, but I think we can all agree that this song stands out the most. So it's a logical choice to use this as a title track. To sum it up, I understand, but you're still wrong. The first 40 seconds of the song are really good, like the intro and the pre-chorus are really good. Everything else from this song, however, I think I will have to put this in the burn tier. I'm actually quite surprised to see this in this video. I thought most people just disliked it because the MV they made was somewhat uncomfortable for them. I didn't expect people to actually dislike the song, but I can see how some parts may throw you off. I personally think the rap part wasn't really necessary for the song, but I still didn't expect to see it here, so feel free to enlighten me. When the song was first released, I saw some comments saying Heechul must have hung out with ateez too much, and I kinda agree. I still find the song enjoyable, and I think the very random change up part was too expected from an SM group. Still, the song would have probably much better without it, so I guess we will put it in the understand, but you're still wrong tier. I have a love-hate relationship with the song. I hate it, but I love it. One day I will unironically listen to it on repeat, and the other day I will hate it. Because of that, this song is gonna be in the I genuinely don't know tier, because I still think it's not as bad as some people make it out to be. I will now make a confession that will probably cause me to get hated by some people, but I really don't get the hype around stayc. So Bad was a really good song, but I can't stand both Stereotype and ASAP. When Stereotype was released, I basically pretended to like the song because I got, well, I don't really want to say backlash, but I did get some people not happy with me saying I disliked ASAP. So yeah. I just pretended I liked Stereotype. I just find the song very boring. Nothing happens. It's just 3 minutes and 11 seconds of the same thing. I will put this in the burn it one, and yeah, I expect to see some hate comments. Me really enjoying traditional concept isn't gonna save this one from the burn it category. I can see how this song has potential, but it doesn't have potential to be liked by me. At this point, I'm convinced people will say I have such a questionable taste in music. I know this song is very high on the annoyance scale. I really know that, but I also really enjoy this song. It's just fun to listen to, so I understand, but you're still wrong. For this one, I'm just gonna say I understand, but I think you're very wrong. You know, as someone who doesn't have the most positive feelings about her own birthday, I find this song very relatable. I do, however, understand that the song might be also very high on the annoying scale for some people. Still, I think you're wrong. And I personally find this song very refreshing in K-pop. I think a lot of people already said enough about the song, and I do agree with them. The song really has potential, but that potential threw itself out of the window with the chorus. I kinda wish I could erase this from my brain. I really tried to like this song. I really wanted to give it a chance, and the first couple of listens I really didn't have a problem with it. But the more you listen to it, the worse it gets. I feel like Starship is trying to force Monsta X's image of, I think Korea calls them like beast idol. I feel like Starship is trying to force that onto Gravity, and it's not working. If I personally worked for Starship, I would give them more of a concept like weeekly is doing. It's still mature-ish, but it also feels refreshing and just matches their image if you look at the members personally better. It's just sad to me Starship is making them into a we have kind of terrible title tracks, but we have really good B-sides group. To get back to the song, I will have to put this in the Rotten X tier, since I was okay with it when it first released, but it kind of tastes like spoiled milk. I mean, do I even have to explain why I think it's bad? I'm pretty sure everyone will agree with me if I put this in the erase it tier.
Play the ping pong.
You clearly haven't played that ping pong enough. If there's one thing you guys can learn from this video, is that I apparently love songs that can be high on the annoying scale for my subscribers. I really do understand why it's mentioned, and I was expecting it to show up, but I just find it very addictive, and it really feels like them. Like the weirdness of both the song and the music video really fits them well. I don't understand this song, and I also don't know how to feel about it, but I do know my feelings about it are definitely not neutral and more towards dislike. I really didn't know people disliked this. I knew people didn't like Celebrity, but I didn't know people also disliked Lilac. I personally think this is a very solid song and easy to listen to, so I'm really curious about why you would dislike this. I didn't know this song before, but it went straight to my playlist, so thank you very much for the recommendation, I guess. Are you sure you didn't make a mistake and thought it was the best of 2021 video? I really need an explanation about what you dislike about the song, because I personally can't find any bad part in this song. 'Cause I'm a pirate, yeah, a pirate, yeah. You guys just broke my heart with this one. But I do understand why people dislike Pirates. I will admit that at the beginning of this song it sounds like the beginning of Gangnam Style. Overall, Pirate is just very into your face and it keeps on going with the same energy for almost the whole song. The first time it slows down a little bit is about 50 seconds in the song, I think, and that's only for like 20 seconds, and then we go again with full energy. So I really see why people would dislike it, since it's quite a lot, but I personally love it. So this song is also a lot, and it keeps on going with the same energy throughout most of the song. So yeah, I understand people might dislike it. However, I personally really like it. I never really talk about B.A.P, but I do like most of the music, and with Jungkook being the producer of the song, it's not really a surprise I like this. I also like the fact it has similar vibes as Monsta X's all the title tracks when Wonho was still part of the group. For me, this is a very solid song and a very strong debut song, so which was probably also the reason why it was let down by their other songs. Rush Hour is the perfect example of how you can end up feeling unsure about the whole song because of only 10 seconds. I really love the intro. Jooheon starting the song always works great. No complaints in that department. I think after that we have already the pre-chorus, which is okay. Then the chorus could have been more in my opinion, but I will accept it since I love the refrain. It really reminds me of CeeLo's puppet master part in B.A.P's Warrior. Then we have I.Am's rap part, which is also great. And then we repeat it all again. And after that repeat, I was hoping for the puppet master part again. But instead I got a very questionable Jooheon rap part with too much auto-tune. And this is exactly the part that ruined it for me. After this part it continues to be a very solid Monsta X song, but those 10 seconds, I wish I could cut them out of the song, since I really can't get over that part. Like, it's not just the intro which I could skip, and because of that part I will put it in the I genuinely don't know one, because I really don't know. It's the same as with To The Beat, which they released in 2020. I don't like it. It sounds like a hitchhiker song. Please erase it from my brain. So I knew people disliked Drunk Dazed and their newest release, but I didn't know people disliked Tame Dash. I personally think it's a very solid song. I'm actually quite curious about why you dislike it, because I didn't expect Enhypen to see in this video. SM will either give us amazing songs or very questionable songs. I was gonna be nice to this song and put it in the burn it category, because it's still bad, but does it deserve to be in the top tier, since the pre-chorus is actually quite good. But then I listened to it again and yeah, it deserves to be in the top tier. I just forced myself to like this, and now I think it aged terrible. So this is gonna go to the Rotten Eggs one. So I made a theory about why it's Let's Play Ball, You're My Universe, and that is that this song was inspired by Twilight. because of the baseball scene in the first movie, since it's supposed to be a romance movie, but then we start to play baseball. Anyway, it's NCT, and NCT is always debatable and high in the annoyance scale, but I really enjoy this song, but I really get why people would dislike it.
Let's make purple, purple, purple.
I never understood what people actually liked about this song. I'm sorry to the people who like it, but I just don't understand. It does have some not completely terrible parts though, so I will put it in the burn it category. I don't even know why, because I also think this song is kinda annoying, but I really like it. Which means you guys are wrong. But I still understand your feelings, but at the same time you're not really wrong. Yes, I can understand, but out of all these songs I think you're the most wrong about this one. So the tier choice is obvious at this point. My opinion, however, I just don't get people. They want something new, then they get something new, and then they will hate on it. I personally think that this is what you would actually call an experimental song, and not the thing SM producers do with making one song out of 2 or more completely different songs, like I Got a Boy or Next Level. And yes, I know Mystic Story is part of SM. I will admit that the first time I listened to it, I was kinda unsure about it, but it also really intrigued me, and I wanted to listen to the song again and again. Like, this song may be weird at first, but it's weird in a good way. So just trust me and go listen to it again. Also, at this point, Billlie probably even passed Purple Kiss and Try B in the battle of my new favorite rookie group. I would probably even go as far as saying they are my current favorite girl group after my old groups. So I will blindly fight for this song. This song had potential, and in fact it had potential is why it's gonna go in the burn it tier and not in the erase it tier. I wasn't gonna say it's the worst K-pop song ever released, and I did actually think that for a couple of months until SM proved me wrong and showed they could do even worse on the very first day of 2022. But never mind, step back, we are here to talk about Sticker. Let me first say that yes, the song has great vocals, but that's also what I expect from an SM song, so I wasn't surprised or let down in that department. If we are talking about the instrumental, however, I actually could have ignored that flute or whatever it is if it were just the intro. But no, the flute was the whole instrumental. The instrumental and the vocals or rapping also don't seem to blend smoothly with each other. I have no clue if that makes sense, but to me it feels like they picked vocals and rappings from a different song and put it onto this instrumental. I also just find the whole music video very tacky, so they have that going on. Songs like this make me really wonder if the members themselves even like the song. The conclusion, I would gladly erase this from my brain if it was possible. You know, the best part of this song is actually the part where you finally hear that normally very annoying SM outro sound. Okay, I also didn't like this at first, but I do like it now, so you're wrong. I feel like my subscribers are really hurt and don't know how to enjoy something lighthearted and fun. I'm pretty sure people are just hating on it because it wasn't a strong concept like Obsession. Anyway, I'm just gonna go and feel free to enlighten me because I really don't know what to dislike about this song. I find Money strangely addictive, but I also dislike it at the same time. But at the same time I also find it enjoyable again, and then it turns terrible again. So yeah, I have no clue how to feel about this song, but it's kind of addictive. All I want to know is, do people actually unironically listen to songs like this because they find them enjoyable? Because I don't find songs like this enjoyable at all, and I want to erase them from my brain.
어떤 연인 것 같아 Do you really wanna
We about to paint the town. La ta 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 ta. Paint the town. La ta 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 ta. Now our dreams come true. My dreams come true. 나를 지켜줄 거야. 아껴왔던 작은 사랑 잊지 마. 넌 흐린 어둠 사이 왼손으로 그린 별. I'm on the next level. 저 너머의 문을 열어 next level. 널 결국
Really now 어쩔만 내 힘을 거침없이 펼치는 날 푸른 달빛 아래
My love is like water. 이 아픈 곳을 채우는 외로운 날들이야 모두 다 안녕. 내 마음속에 눈물들도 이제는 Say la, listen, love me, la, listen, love me. Call me la, listen, love me, la, listen, love me. Oh, I tryna add it to
My stupid ass forgot to record an outro. So, robot voice it is. Anyway, here is the final tail list and that was it for this video. If I somehow managed to offend you during this video, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I have a very broken sense of humor. And please do feel free to leave your thoughts about these songs in the comments and see you in the next video.